Hey guys, what's going on? Kulprit here, and interesting day today. Rumors are flying as Gamescom is about to start. We're about to get a flood of actual official confirmed information from Battlefield 4, but a lot of new stuff. It seems like, for those of you who don't know, you've probably seen a couple videos on it by now. EA, DICE more specifically, accidentally kind of released the new map we may be seeing. Now, by the time you see this video, that may be not a rumor anymore. You might have seen that already. You might have seen some footage. But as of right now, Monday night, we don't know anything officially. But I also put the image over here. They on the, Facebook, they put a picture up trying to hype up their presence at Gamescom or whatever. And they accidentally showed the monitors showing an interesting map that we haven't seen yet. And, we have the HUD and everything over it. So you can clearly see it's island themed. You can clearly see tons of water. So, I mean, right away, a lot of people were obviously thinking naval warfare. And that's where I went with it first as well. And that could still hold to be true. I do think there's a lot of momentum to seeing something naval. We've seen a lot of, the little 30-second teaser videos we saw on these things. So, but what isn't being seen so much is that there was also a thread on Mortar HQ, and I know Jack Frags did a video as well, talking about a new rumored game mode that's kind of been revealed. And let me kind of go over why this is getting traction, at least with me, because all the research I did, I don't like to do videos just strictly on rumors. So I like them to have some traction, some credibility, but it is all speculation. It is all rumor. Like I said, hopefully by the time you're watching this video, it's not. We have some confirmation. We have some valid, concrete info. But as what I'm talking to you right now, take everything with a little bit of doubt, because, that's how this thing works. But the gentleman who posted this on Mortar HQ, I believe his name is No Fate, he has a very good track record. He's very respected over there in that community, and he's been pretty accurate with a lot of his predictions going back to Battlefield 3. He likes to dig around in the code, and basically the reason he is thinking that this Obliteration game mode is the one we're going to see is because there's a lot of code there to be seen, whereas the other one, Elimination, I believe is the other one. Now, these names were leaked a while back out of the code. We got like a list of the names that were new game modes potentially, or just old game modes perhaps renamed. Like I think Conquest Assault has now been Conquest, something's been renamed to Domination. I don't remember off the top of my head. But he says there's a lot more information on this one particular game mode there between Battlelog and the alpha code than there is on the other one. So that leads him to deduce that this Obliteration game mode is quite possibly the one we're going to see. Now, could throw his curveball, could not, but this one I found very interesting and I wanted to talk about. I wanted to see what you guys thought about it. Let me go through it real quick. Obliteration seems to be a 2-team, 64-player mode where players are supposed to arm and destroy the enemy's team's MCOM stations. Now, not just one set of MCOMs. Each team has their own MCOMs. They have 3 MCOMs on each side. So there's no real set defense. There's no real set attack. I like that. Everybody knows, most people like to attack. They don't like to defend. I don't mind defending when I'm playing with some friends and that kind of thing, but when you're solo or whatever, defending sucks. Especially on some of these servers with the high ticket counts. It just doesn't work very well, and that's what kind of breaks Rush on these private servers. So you got to have some balance there these days. I love Rush, don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on it, but this is just a new wrinkle that I'd like to see. Like I said, each team appears to have 3 MCOM stations, and we're not sure if that's in total, like all 3 are live at the same time. Maybe not in a linear mode, but more of a circular mode, which if you look back to this map here, it could work. I don't know. And they need to be destroyed in order for the opposing team to win. Again, it seems to be a variant of Rush. And, a lot of different factors. Like I said, are the 3 MCOMs for each side up? Therefore, 6 viable MCOMs are alive to be defended and attacked. That's 6 objectives on a 64-man map. That sounds about right. Or is it going to be kind of linear tug of war where you have to first, or think like League of Legends where you have to kind of take down the towers, so to speak. You have to take down the first MCOM, and then that opens up the second MCOM and these things. Now, he updates later with an interesting tidbit that it appears that there are several randomized drop-off zones on the Obliteration maps where the required supplies, which is he's reading as bombs in this whole MCOM thing, or charges or something, to arm and blow up the enemy sites are dropped by either the commander or just kind of a randomized server function. So basically what that means is they're not necessarily MCOMs as we know them. You can't just run up and arm them. Again, this is all speculative, but it's interesting, and this is fun to do, this theory crafting. There's an MCOM, you're attacking, you have to go there, but you can't just run up and arm it. You have to have some form of charge. You have to have some, bomb or something like this in your possession, in your squad. There's a guy that potentially is going to be carrying this. You have to protect him, go, arm, destroy. That adds more objectives. So, especially if this thing's parachuting down, everybody on the map theoretically can see this thing parachuting down, and that's a new objective. And that's an objective that you have to get to. It's to keep people moving. not so hunkered down. It's going to break spawn traps. These types of things. I like the sounds of this. It sounds very interesting. Again, it's going to be in the execution. It's going to be in the balance, but sounds pretty cool to me. So once again, just recap quick. 2 teams, 64 players, up to 3 MCOMs per side. Whether those are live at the same time or not, we don't know. Now, the primary objective, or the first objective, is some sort of charge or bomb that will parachute down. You have to capture that first, whether there'll be several at one time, or maybe there'll only be one bomb out at a time, so that would make some really heated battle. I don't know. All really cool stuff, and I wanted to kind of get your thoughts as we're on the eve of Gamescom. Hopefully we'll find out some more information on this, but potentially this could be the Obliteration game mode. I would like to see this. Sounds like a lot of fun to me. Sounds like a balanced back and forth rush. So what do you guys think? Is this something you would like to play? Do you think it would work? Or do you think we're going to get something more naval-oriented? I know my boy Puppy is really holding hard for some Titan mode, and I'm with him. I think it would be cool. It really just seems to fit. So hopefully in the next day, 24, 48 hours, we're going to know, and I'm looking forward to this new map and game mode we're going to see. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're new around here, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. I got a lot of more videos as we lead up to Battlefield 4, and then, of course, the feeding frenzy once Battlefield 4 comes out. Like always, guys, thanks so much. Talk to you soon. Take care.